Turn now to Chapter 1 in the manual entitled Know Your Responsibility. The remainder of this lesson will provide an overview of the administrative and financial responsibilities of CACFP participants. We will also outline the different types of CACFP organizations. Several people share in the responsibility for CACFP administration within an organization. It is vital that each person knows what they are responsible for so they can carry out their duties correctly and comply with federal regulations. All organizations must identify a CACFP authorized representative to be in charge of overall daily CACFP administration. The center director is responsible for center operations and is often the CACFP authorized representative. Board members oversee the CACFP in all nonprofit and some public organizations, and owners must oversee the CACFP in for-profit organizations. Key CACFP staff are also responsible for carrying out CACFP operations. Key staff include all staff with CACFP responsibility, including administrative staff, food service staff, site monitors who conduct self-monitoring reviews of CACFP operations, all teachers or staff with mealtime responsibilities, and volunteers or board members with primary CACFP mealtime responsibilities or decision-making responsibilities pertaining to the claim. When applying for the CACFP, it is your responsibility to learn correct procedures by completing the CACFP Steps to Success training, reading the permanent program agreement provided in the application packet and download forms, and reading previous CACFP reviews done at your organization if applicable. Always share pertinent CACFP information with your center staff and board or owner, and train staff adequately to assure correct operation of the CACFP. You can always contact the state agency CACFP consultants for assistance when needed. If you find CACFP management is not adequate after completion of training, be sure to change any procedures that do not meet requirements. Use the orange self-assessment pages and CACFP improvement plans at the end of each chapter. Inadequate CACFP management may result in the organization owing money back to the state agency or being declared seriously deficient. If the organization is declared seriously deficient, the individuals and principals responsible are barred from CACFP participation for 7 years if the required corrective action is not fully and permanently implemented. More information on the seriously deficient process is provided in Module 12. It is also your responsibility to know the type of organization your center represents, since CACFP requirements differ from one type of organization to another. An organization is the entity that signs a CACFP agreement with the state agency to operate the CACFP. The organization is the umbrella organization over the child or adult care operation or sponsored facilities. 4 factors define your child care operation as it relates to the CACFP. 1. Administration and number of sites. 2. Ownership. 3. Meal fees. And 4. Type of centers or sites sponsored. An independent center is an organization that operates at only one site. A center sponsor is an organization that is responsible for the administration of the CACFP at 2 or more sites or at 1 or more unaffiliated sites. A sponsored site is a separately licensed or otherwise approved facility that operates under a center sponsor. An affiliated site is a facility that is part of the same legal entity as the sponsoring organization. An unaffiliated site is a sponsored facility that is legally distinct from the sponsoring organization and employs its own staff. If an independent center adds 1 or more sites, it will change to a center sponsor. This will result in an increase in CACFP requirements and responsibilities. You must contact the state agency to add or drop CACFP sites. See Appendix B for further details on center sponsor requirements. If an organization is publicly owned, the center operates under a branch of government. A private nonprofit organization has 501c3 status granted by the IRS. Organizations that are not public or nonprofit are known as proprietary or private for-profit centers. Organizations may handle meal fees in two different ways. Centers that bill for meals and for care separately are referred to in CACFP as pricing organizations. Pricing organizations have additional requirements that are spelled out in the Pricing Policy Statement, Form CNP 631, provided by the state agency in the application packet. Centers charging one fee that includes both the cost of meals and care are known as non-pricing organizations. Non-pricing organizations have fewer requirements and must complete the Non-Pricing Policy Statement, Form CNP 115. In addition to child care centers, several special types of centers may participate in the CACFP. These include at-risk after-school programs, emergency shelters, adult daycare centers, outside school hours child care organizations, or OSHCC, centers that provide infant care, and Head Start organizations. An at-risk program is a program that operates during the school year when school is not in session, offers regular enrichment activities, and is located in the attendance area of a school that has 50% or more of its enrollment eligible for free or reduced price meals. An emergency shelter is a homeless or battered women's shelter whose primary purpose is to provide temporary shelter and congregate meal service to children or homeless families with children. An adult daycare center is an organization licensed or approved to provide non-residential adult daycare services to disabled adults and persons 60 years of age or older. Outside school hours child care is an organization licensed or approved to provide organized child care services to children outside of school hours, usually before and after school, and may provide care during the summer. Infant care takes place at a child care center that provides services to children under 1 year of age. Head Start is a comprehensive federal child development program that serves children from birth to age 5, pregnant women, and their families with the overall goal of increasing the school readiness of young children in low-income families. Program regulations and definitions can be found in the Code of Federal Regulations, Title VII, Part 226. The regulations require that CACFP organizations are financially viable, administratively capable of operating the program, and have internal controls in effect to ensure accountability. Compliance with these requirements is evaluated when organizations apply for the program, each year at application renewal time, and on state agency reviews. This concludes the introduction to CACFP and lesson on knowing your CACFP responsibilities. If you have questions, please contact your CACFP consultant or the state agency. Contact information can be found in the front of the CACFP Administrative Manual.